Well, we are in a chipper mood, aren't we? I'd say it's about time.
Yeah, I guess I've been on a bummer lately, haven't
You
I?
have been a regular sour lemon drop, kid. So this change of mood wouldn't have anything to do with the dance that's coming up tonight, would it?
What dance?
What dance? The school holiday dance.
Oh, yeah,
That dance. Yeah, I remember it well. Yes, I would slow dance in the dark corner of the gym with a girl who looked just like Stevie Nicks.
Who?
Never mind. So, who is the lucky senorita? Is it this new lady in your life, this Brittany?
Yeah, how do you know about her?
Grapevine.
Meaning my mother.
Yeah, what does it really matter? We're just happy that you found someone you like.
Look, everybody assumes that I have this thing going on with Brittany. I'm just going to the dance with her. We don't even know each other very well.
Well, that could change tonight. I happen to know this family. I've seen her around. She's one fine-looking girl.
Oh, is that all you see? Looks in a chick?
Well, that's a serious question. You really want my answer?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, looks is the first thing I see. The eyes, the smile, the hair, the rest of the package. But there has to be a connection.
A connection?
Yeah, you look at her, she looks at you, and something happens through the window of the soul.
So, if this connection thing isn't there right away, can it happen later?
For me personally, no. Though I do have this friend, been married for 10 years. Very happily married. Claims that he had to let his wife grow on him, that, how does he put it? Took him years just to really see her.
I don't get it.
I'm not sure I get it either. Maybe that's why I'm still looking for Stevie Nicks.
Well, I guess I should say thank you for the advice.
Hey, in all seriousness, it's nice to see the change. It was a long time coming.
You're starting to sound like my mother now.
Ooh, say no more. I'll stop.
I gotta go.
Yeah. Have a good one.
Yeah.
Off to school?
Yep. I'll see you guys later.
Mm-hmm. Say hi to Brittany.
Thanks. I'll do that.
Bye.
Jeez.
To be young again.
Brad.
Sorry if I startled you.
What's up?
Just checking up on you.
What a pal. Listen, I have some distribution people to contact, so if you don't
I
mind...
think you did the right thing pulling yourself from the ad campaign.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Victoria, can you put the daggers away? I'm on your side. Like I told you last night, my concern is your safety, and I meant it.
And I believe I said thank you. Now, go make some paper airplanes, or whatever it is you do in the privacy of your own office.
Boy, oh boy, it's as chilly in here as it is outside.
Well, maybe it wouldn't be if you found another area of Newman Enterprises to oversee.
I assume a meeting is going to be set concerning the change in direction?
Yes, and you don't need to be here for it, although I'm sure you'll probably crash it anyway.
You still want your father kept out of the loop on this?
You know, you are so slick, Brad. I know exactly what you're up to.
Okay, fill me in.
You're trying to get information about my father. And even if I knew anything, you'd be the last person I'd tell it to.
You know, Victoria, we had a little fall last night, and it was nice.
Excuse me. Victoria, there's a woman here to see Ryan.
Connie, this really isn't a good time. Why don't you set something up for later today?
I thought you might be interested in who this person is.
Who is it?
Ramona Caceres.
the young and the restless. This portion sponsored by Puffs Daily Care. The stronger, the better.
Believe me, I've tried. You have no idea the lengths I've gone to.
But nothing's worked. They've gotten closer.
I don't know what to do, Dad. That's why I was hoping... Look, I realize that you're needed there, but if there's any way that you could get home just for a couple days...
All right, well, let me see what I can do. I'll try my damnedest to get there, if it's at all possible.
Still angry?
Not angry. I'm still concerned about what I see happening.
So am I. I don't feel good about the fact that my husband isn't supporting me.
Oh, that is so unfair, not to mention ridiculous. I have supported you through thick and thin.
Yeah, except when it comes to Tony.
Because you're wrong about him.
Ryan, he might have you and Meg snub, but not me.
Oh, no, of course not, because you've got it all figured out, don't you? Hell, why don't you just make every decision for Megan from now on?
You are out of line.
I'm out of line.
We're talking about my sister's future here, okay? You think at some point maybe you would support my judgment? But no, you've been on my case for months.
Because you've been obsessing for months.
Obsessing?
Yes, obsessing. And it's not helping anyone. It's not helping Tony or Meg or me, and least of all you.
You know, maybe if you had backed me up from the beginning, we wouldn't still be dealing with this.
Look, I love you. But that doesn't mean I'll give a rubber stamp approval to whatever you do.
All I can say is if you had been a little more supportive, you know, I wouldn't have had...
What? What were you going to say?
Nothing, never mind.
What were you going to say?
I was going to say maybe I wouldn't have had to spend an evening with somebody that I loathe as much as Tony.
I'm telling you, Trish, you're making a big mistake pulling all that stuff. And like I've been saying all along, it's going to backfire and end up tearing you and Megan apart.
You're wrong. You're wrong. And if you can't be more supportive, then maybe you should just keep your opinions to yourself.
Morning, Counselor.
Good morning.
Oh, what I need is a hot cup of coffee.
Oh, it's on its way.
Thank you. Don't tell me you asked me here to play another game of 20 questions.
Furthest thing from my mind.
Good. Keep it that way. Where is my coffee? I am freezing. It is so cold out there.
Well, perhaps you'd rather be floating in the warm, tranquil waters of paradise.
Perfecto. Very nice.
Morning.
Well, good morning. I took a chance on what you liked, and I made you breakfast.
Thanks. Granola fruit and yogurt, that's my favorite.
Mine, too. It's what I ate in India when it was available. You know, Mac, spending time with you last night, talking with you, it meant a lot to me.
Yeah, me too.
So, we'll do it more often. You tell me all about your adventures.
Sure.
Like the dance tonight.
I wouldn't exactly call that an adventure.
Well, I get the feeling that this young man of yours, he cares quite a lot about you.
We're actually just really good friends.
Just friends. Well, tell me to take a hike, if I'm getting too personal here.
No. It's just this dating thing. It's really new to me.
Yeah, but that's when it's the best. And you picked yourself a very nice young man to experience it with.
Yeah, Raul is great.
So, Raul, he'll be picking you up here?
No, actually, I think we're gonna take the bus.
He doesn't have a car?
Well, the truth is, he's trying to get a ride with a friend.
What about Billy Abbott? He drives, doesn't he? Couldn't you go with him?
No. No way is that going to happen.
Sharon, hey, come on in.
Hope you don't mind. I was in the neighborhood, and I thought I would stop by and drop off some presents.
Oh, man, I feel terrible. I haven't gotten you and Nick anything yet. I just haven't had the chance to go shopping.
Well, don't worry about it. Look, this one is to you from Cassie, and this one is for Megan from all of us.
Sure, that's cool. You didn't have to do that.
Well, she's practically part of the family now, isn't she?
Yeah.
So, how are things going between you two?
Great. Except
Except what?
our sister Tricia is pulling everything she can to bust us up.
Still?
Still doesn't think this old grease monkey's good enough for her sister.
Well, she's wrong. I don't know where that girl is coming from. You think it would help if I tried to talk some sense into her?
She'll just turn you into one of the bad guys. I'll deal with her. Just gotta figure out the right way to go about it. Humor seems to be working.
Humor?
Yeah, not getting uptight at the stuff she pulls. Like last night, she sets up this big dinner at the Colonnade Room with the sole purpose of embarrassing me in front of Megan.
What a rat.
Yeah. And of course, I screwed up like she knew I would. But everyone was really cool about it. Just kind of turned it into sort of a joke.
I don't know why Megan puts up with this.
Megan doesn't see it. She wants Trish and me to get along so badly, she's just blind to what her sister's trying to do. Sharon, last time you and I talked, well, there was some heavy stuff that I didn't tell you about. I think now's a good time.
Hello, Victoria. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, it's wonderful. What's going on with my father? Where is he?
I was told to speak directly to Mr. McNeil.
Well, I'm afraid he's not here. I'm Brad Carlton. Pleasure. Anything I can help you with?
No, thank you. I'll just be waiting outside until Mr. McNeil.
You know what? I've got a better idea. Connie, why don't you see if you can track down Ryan McNeil? And in the meantime, Ramona and I can have a nice, friendly little chat. What do you say, Ramona?
Please,
All right, where's my father?
I understand how you must be feeling,
I don't
but
think you have a clue as to how I'm feeling.
Victoria, let's not shoot the messenger.
You know what? That's rich coming from you. I come to think of it, you two have a lot in common. But I guess that's a story for another day. Brad was just leaving.
I actually have some time to hang around.
This is personal. You have no business being here.
Personal, Ramona, or is it business?
Either way, she's not talking to you about it.
It doesn't appear she's going to be talking to you either.
Get out of my office.
Father's office.
You know, Brad, you come in here and you pretend to be concerned about me, and for a moment, I almost believe you, but really, you are the most despicable, lowest, most disgusting human being I've ever
I
met.
don't think we need to air our dirty laundry in front of Ramona.
She is part of the dirty laundry.
excuse me. I will leave now and come back when Mr.
I don't think so. I don't think you're going anywhere until you tell me where my father is. Obviously, he sent you.
What's going on in here?
That was rather harsh Jill?
Buck, I'm sorry. I only meant that Billy won't be doing any night driving with kids in the car.
He crashed last summer.
Oh, I see.
If it comes to that, I'll drive him myself.
Oh, Billy will love that.
Well, thank you so much for your support, Mackenzie. I get the impression, though, that Billy has already found another way to get to the dance, which, of course, you wouldn't know about since you're not that close.
Jill, Mac is not your enemy. Would you treat her nicely? I'm sure she will extend the same courtesy to you.
Indeed. Well then, little Cinderella, have fun. Hope your pumpkin arrives in time.
Mona, nice to see you again.
Again? But you know they're old friends.
I need to speak to you in private, Mr. McNeil.
Forget about it, Ryan. I'm not going anywhere until I find out why this woman
Vicky,
is
take
here.
it easy. I'm sorry, we're usually not this uncivilized.
Where's my father?
Vicky, leave. Now.
Don't talk to me like that. I'm not going anywhere until I find out some answers.
Listen, I'm very sorry, but I was instructed to speak to Mr. McNeil in private.
You have a lot of nerve coming in here like this.
Mona, I can't tell you what a pleasure it was meeting you.
It's great to see Billy perking up, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, he's a changed man thanks to this dance.
I think it has more to do with his date than the dance.
Oh, no doubt about it. Love is a powerful thing.
You're not going to lecture me again, are you?
No, I'm not going to say another thing. No more words.
What a relief.
I'll get that. No, I'll get that. Good morning, Miss White.
Good morning, Mr. Everett.
I take it this is the item in question.
You said you wanted an elegant box. Does this one pose the
This is perfect, and everything is under the name Ashley Abbott, is that right?
Exactly as per your instructions.
You've handled this quite wonderfully. It's been a pleasure working with you. I'll be in touch.
I'd like that.
Thanks.
Now, what was this about the warm, tranquil waters of paradise?
You haven't forgotten our last conversation, I hope.
You were grilling me again about a certain issue that I made it very clear that I didn't want to.
I got you loud and clear on that one. We also spoke about a lady of independent means, enjoying life.
True.
Case in point, you came in here freezing your beautiful butt off when you can be anywhere in the world you want.
Huh. I remember. And you were going to do some research.
I did. And I have come up with a plan for you.
Look, Michael, I really appreciate your help, but I can handle my own vacation.
Check out what I've cooked up for you. You won't be sorry.
Fine.
You'll notice that even the box is distinctive.
Yes. C'est très chic.
What do you think?
A cruise? It's a dream come true. Thank you. I wouldn't think it'd be available, not at this late date.
Well, I managed to get a hold of a passenger list and make a few phone calls.
And?
I was able to convince a retired heart surgeon and his wife from Shaker Heights that they'd have a better time in the south of France.
You conned them out of their tickets?
For a somewhat inflated price, I was able to buy 2 adjoining staterooms on the upper deck.
Michael, are you serious?
Best seats in the house.
It's amazing. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh.
The Young and the Restless will continue.
That woman can be so mean. Why is she like that?
Well, that, my dear, is a long story.
Sounds like a story that you know pretty well.
True enough.
Should I ask?
Mac, I want you to feel as though you can ask me anything.
Okay, you and Jill, were you close once?
Where'd you get that idea?
Am I getting too personal here?
No, I just want to make sure it's a story you want to hear.
I'm not so sure.
Now, Mac, I know that Jill hasn't been cutting you much slack.
Hey, I'm lucky that I'm not her own flesh and blood. Poor Billy, you know, I really feel bad for him sometimes.
I get the feeling you're very sensitive to Billy.
Yeah, right. No. Oh, man, you know, it's getting really late, and I told Raoul that I would meet him at the coffee house.
Okay, well, I'm going to see you tonight. In that dress, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
And thanks for breakfast.
Welcome. You have a good day.
Okay.
Hey, Zach.
Oh, hey, Ralph. How's it going there?
Good. We still on for tonight.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've got some bad news.
Oh, don't tell me that.
I blew a freeze plug in my engine block last night. My wheels are down for the count.
Oh, man, what a bummer.
Yeah, tell me about it. I've been looking for a way to the dance myself now.
Hey. What's up, guys? Well, Zach's car just broke down. Oh, man, what a drag. Well, what are we going to do?
Oh, well, JT said that we could go with him.
Oh, man, that'd be great.
Actually, he only has room for 2.
Sorry, man. Every guy for himself, huh? Thanks, bud. Go make some phone calls.
I think we hurt his feelings.
Listen, I'm sorry about that.
Oh. Victor's daughter was very upset.
Yeah, she's got a temper, that's for sure. Runs in the family.
Well, if I was in her position, I'd be angry too.
Look, I'm sorry to be so blunt, Ramona, but can you tell me why Victor's being so secretive?
I'm sure you have many questions. Perhaps this will help explain things.
He wants you to get some documents from his private safe?
I realize this is strange.
Yeah, well, listen, the thing is, I don't even have the combination.
I have it. He gave it to me.
I see.
Thank you.
Yeah. Listen, Ramona, did Victor say anything else to you? A message to the family, maybe?
I'm sorry. No. Mrs. Newman asked me the same question, and I hated seeing her so upset.
All right. Well, listen, I'm going to wait outside while you take care of this. You remember that bra I told you about that Meg found in my apartment?
Yeah. The one you said Grace confessed to planting there?
Yeah. I think Trish was in on it.
What makes you think that?
Well, Trish takes Meg shopping one day, and she just happens to run into Grace. And Grace just happens to leave a bra on the counter for Megan to see.
The same style bra that Meg found in your apartment?
Right.
Oh, gee, what a coincidence.
Well, that's not all. When Meg and I told Trisha that Grace had confessed...
Let me guess, she was sweating bullets.
Oh, yeah. She was on the hot seat all right. And she was so freaked that I thought she was going to confess too. And then she cooled out when she realized that Megan didn't suspect her.
So, obviously, Grace never really implicated Trisha.
No, but she's into it up to her ears.
Can you imagine doing that to your own sister? Oh, she's not going to get away with it, Tony. You have to get through to Megan somehow and let her know what's up.
Well, that's easier said than done, Sharon. I mean, Meg doesn't want to see it. Even at the colonnade room last night, she didn't pick up on what her sister was doing.
Oh, she's not stupid. How can she be in such a state of denial about this?
She's got a big heart. She wants to see the best in people, especially her sister. And she was begging me last night, to see that Trisha had set this whole dinner thing up to somehow include me in the family.
Well, what if you laid out all the evidence like you have from me?
Then she probably would. But then what? It'd break her heart. I mean, put up a wall between her and her sister that may never come down.
Trisha brought this on all by herself.
Still, Megan would suffer.
On the other hand, if you do nothing, Trisha continues to interfere, and in the long run, Megan ends up hurt anyway. Unless you think Trisha has seen the light and she's going to stop trying to break you guys up.
No, I doubt it. I mean, she feels as though she's going to succeed in turning Megan against me. She's not going to stop until she does.
Somehow you have to convince Trisha that she has as much to lose as Megan does. And she has to know that she will lose. Because Megan loves you.
Do you need some more time?
No, I'm finished.
So you headed back to New Mexico? Forget I asked. Is there anything else I can do for you?
No. Well, maybe tell Mrs. Newman and her daughter that I am very sorry.
So can I give you a ride anywhere?
No, thank you. I have a few hours to kill before my flight. I'm going to go to a nearby restaurant.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you.
It's nice to see you again.
Who's the door? What are you hiding?
What? Oh, this? Well, think of it as an early Christmas present.
For whom?
For you.
You're kidding. That is so sweet.
So go ahead, open it.
Oh, I have an early meeting. I think I'll open
Come
it when
on, you
I
got
get home.
time to open a gift. Open it.
What's the rush?
I want to see if you like it.
Is this a trick present?
Now, why would you say that?
Maybe it's that cat who ate the canary look on your face you're trying to hide. I know what this is. A snake's going to jump out of it, right? Oh, my hands are going to smell like rotten eggs when I touch
Would
it.
I do something like that?
Yes, you would, and you have.
Okay, you have a point. No, this time it's on the level, though.
Well, you've got my curiosity going, that's for sure.
Hi, I'm trying to reach Grace Turner. Yes, yeah, I know she's been transferred to your New York office. Can I have the number, please? Thank you.
hesitate to open it. You sure there's not a snake in here?
Nothing lethal, I promise.
Got me going. A cruise.
What do you think?
Well,
Believe me, this is not just any cruise.
yeah, I can see that from the whole presentation here. But a cruise is something you go on with someone you love or to find someone you love, and in either case, it's not really where I'm
A
at.
cruise is something you do to relax, to get away from your normal routine, to meet interesting people and dance and eat too much and swim and snorkel, all the things you love.
I know. I'm not saying I wouldn't want to trade this 20-degree weather for a trip to the tropics.
But what? Come on, where's your sense of adventure?
Keeping up with your antics is all the adventure I need.
I believe I'm not going to kill Jabot while you're gone.
I was kidding. Jackie, this is so sweet. Really. Obviously, a lot of thought went into this, and I honestly think it's the nicest thing anybody's ever given me. It's just the timing.
The timing couldn't be more perfect for you. That's the point of the whole
I can see
thing.
why you would think that way. But maybe if there's another cruise in a few
Listen
more
to me.
months...
Listen, just do me a favor. Don't decide now. Just think about it. But consider the very real possibility that this could be the best thing for you right now.
It's freezing outside, but nice and cozy in here, isn't it?
Hello, Bradley.
Diane? Hey, Mike. Missed you at the last few board meetings. How have you been?
I've moved on. And you?
Oh, same old, same old. Intrigue, tension, lots of hard work.
Now, here's an example of someone who didn't take my advice. Got a king's ransom of a settlement out of Newman. Can be anywhere in the world that he wants. Where is he? Back under the big man's thumb.
Yeah, well, politics makes strange bedfellows, doesn't it?
Which makes one wonder why you are hanging around here. Is it politics? Or is it some personal agenda?
What exactly do you mean by that, Mike?
Have I struck a nerve?
Diane, what are you doing hanging around this worm?
Now, let's try and keep it civil. Michael's my attorney. And my friend.
And what else?
Future traveling partner?
You're not serious.
Why not? Michael's planned a marvelous trip.
To where? A convention of dirtbag lawyers?
Bradley, you'll have to do a lot better than that. Anyway, I've got to run. For the record, Diane and I are going on a cruise. Bye. Bye. One question for you.
Why?
I wanna be home for Christmas. Cause I love Christmas time. I wanna be home for Christmas.
Hey, guys, we gotta find some party to hit after the news.
JT, I don't think that Mac and Ral are really into that scene.
So you're not hanging out with them, are you?
Are we, Billy?
No, man. I understand. Yeah. Right. Hey, it's cool.
Hey,
Hi.
you look stressed. Is everything okay?
Well, our ride fell through.
Okay, what about Billy?
Billy and Brittany are gone with JT. There's no room for us.
Figures Billy would bail on us.
Well, it's not really Billy's fault. Hey, I got you guys a ride with JT. I thought the car was full. Oh, well, I couldn't leave my road dog behind, now could I? That's great, man. Really, thank you. Huh? So is everyone happy now, huh? We're all going to the dance together? Right.
Don't want to be late for school.
No. See you guys later. Later. Well, whatever was bothering Billy before, he's over it now.
Seems like it.
Maybe it's because he's hanging out with Brittany.
Tony, what are you doing here?
We need to talk.
Well, now isn't a very good
Yeah,
time.
we'll make time. Because if you don't, you're going to lose your sister.
Where is she?
Gone.
What are you doing?
Don't ask.
You were in my father's personal safe, weren't you?
No, as a matter of fact, I don't even know the combination. But Ramona does, and she opened it.
What?
Your father asked her to. She had a letter from him.
Ramona knows the combination? Dad hasn't even told me that. I am so sick and tired of this, Ryan.
Yeah, so am I, Victoria. And get off my back. I just work here. I know you have a problem with what's going on, and so do I, but we're both going to have to take that up with your father when he gets back.
Well, did the little desert passion flower happen to say when that might be?
No. And believe me, she's not enjoying this any more than we are.
Oh, poor thing. You know, if it bothered her that much, she could have said no when Dad asked her to do this. Whatever it was she was doing here.
Take it up with him, not me.
Oh, believe me, I will. And in the meantime, you give him a message for me. You tell him that I am through defending him. That I have tried like hell to keep Mom's faith in him alive, but no more. I am sick of his secrecy and his games. I'm not defending him after today. You tell him that.
I had no idea that you and Baldwin were so close.
We go quite a ways back. If you stop to think about it.
I see experience hasn't taught you anything.
He engineered a very nice divorce settlement for me from Victor. Princess. He's rather a handsome man.
Yeah, well, I don't see him as the type of guy you'd be interested in.
What is it, Bradley? Dare I hope? Pang of jealousy?
No,
Then what's bothering you?
I don't trust him.
And now I'm not supposed to see people that you don't trust.
You and I have talked about some very volatile information concerning my personal life.
Now hold it. I'm your friend. I'm not going to talk about you and Nikki to anyone, if that's what you're worried about. You want to live your life dangerously, which you are doing by going after Victor's wife. I'm not going to throw oil on the fire by gossiping about it.
When families are in crisis,
I hope those are my kids. How much are you willing to sacrifice to continue fighting?
these attorneys will do whatever it takes to get justice.
You want me to size up every client, see who's naughty and who's nice?
That's not being a lawyer. That's being God.
Family Law, CBS Monday.